And starting on our backs in any comfortable position, we'll start what's called a moving bridge. Keeping the eyes closed, you'll inhale, lift the arms up overhead, press the feet down. On the exhalation, lower the arms by your hips, lower your hips, your pelvis, your sacrum. Breathing in, lifting your hips, the arms. Feel sa move from crown to base. Breathing out, releasing down, hum, arms long by your hips. Breathing in, lifting your hips, the arms. Feel sa move from crown to base. Breathing out, releasing down, hum, arms long by your hips. The next time you lower your arms down by your hips, take a moment to pause here. You'll draw the right knee in, draw the left knee in, finding your happy baby pose without gripping, without forcing, letting your body open up. Let your left foot come down to the earth. Draw your right knee into the chest. Circle your right ankle a few times to the right and a few times to the left. Peel your head, your neck, your chest off of the earth and feel a line of energy from crown to base. Ekapada apanasana. Maybe you'll float your arms alongside your hips. Maybe you'll lift that left leg up just a few inches. And if this is too much, honoring your body, your needs today, you can also feel free to completely ignore me. Just receive what you need. Lower your left leg down. Find your strap. Loop it around the ball of your right foot. Let the arm bones fall into the earth. Press that right leg high to the ceiling without forcing, without gripping, without trying to do. You just let your body has this infinite wisdom, this infinite organizing power. Breathe you. Keep a soft bend in the right knee. And then notice, keeping the eyes closed, if you're gripping your jaw, if you are drawing your shoulders up towards your ears, where can you direct and release in your body? Take both ends of the strap into our left hand. Take your right thumb, slide it inside the right hip crease, draw the right hip down, and gently draw that left leg over. Sorry, that right leg over to the left side. The unconscious resides in the back body and throughout the fascia, which covers our entire muscles, ligaments, tendons. Yogis believe the emotions reside in the fascia. Take a smooth breath to inhale here. On your exhalation, take both ends of the strap into the right hand. Open up that right leg to the right side just about 10%, just until you feel an inner groin stretch. And then notice where you might be gripping, forcing, trying to direct, trying to control. Can you let you merge with the very forces within you? We'll release the strap. Let that right leg circumduct to the outside, leading with the heel, and let your right leg meet your left. Move slowly. And take a moment here, lengthen your legs. You might even lengthen the arms up overhead. Peel the toes back as if you're standing. And then notice if you can feel that subtle shift of the right side being a little longer than the left. And draw that left knee in. Circle the ankle one way. Circle the ankle the opposite way. Take your time and slowly lift your head, your neck, your chest off of the earth. Maintain space for an apple between chin and chest and slowly lift that right leg off of the earth. Ekapada apanasana. Maybe you'll take your hands long by your hips, not at the expense of losing the integrity of the posture. And then lower that right leg down. Lower your shoulders, your head, your neck, your chest. Loop the strap around the ball of your left foot. Let the arm bones fall into the earth and press that left leg high to the ceiling. Take your time, relax your jaw. And then notice what you might be feeling on this side. What's different about this side? What sensations are arising in the back of the knees, the calf, the hamstring? We don't have to have all of the answers, just a willingness to let go of trying to find the results. Take both ends of your strap into your right hand and take your left thumb, place it inside that left hip crease, and draw that left hip down. Slide that left leg over to the right side just about 10% until you feel the outer portion of your left leg opening up. This last weekend has probably shifted a lot for many, many emotions arising, many pieces coming to surface. Just let whatever might be arising in your physical body, let it be, let it arise. Take both ends of the strap over into your left hand. Move slowly as you take that left hand, left leg, just about 10% until you feel an inner groin stretch on that left side. Never forcing. And then pay attention to the right side of the body. Pay attention to your jaw, your neck, your tongue. Where can you soften? Where can you create ease? You take your time and slowly draw that left leg, releasing the strap. Draw it down as you circumduct, drawing the heel next to the right side. Take the arms up overhead as if you are in Urdhva Hastasana. Stretch the body, press the backbones into the earth. Take a smooth breath to inhale here. Exhale. Slowly draw your knees into your chest. You can cross at the ankles or roll over to the right side and come to any comfortable seat. We'll circle the arms around and up. Inhale. Exhale, press the palms down the midline of the body. Let's do this again a few times. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. Exhale, draw the palms down the midline of the body. Inhale, visualize a line of energy, soft, pure light, like a lightning bolt moving from crown to mid base. Exhale, hum, distribution of that intelligence, joints become spacious. Take this 2 more times on your own, and with each breath, see if you can surrender the length of your movement to match the rhythm of your inhalation and your exhalation. No rush, nowhere to get, nowhere to go. The next time you exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. And pausing here to set your intention, not just for your practice, but what it is that you would like to bring into your world. There's a saying, and we'll thread this through our practice today. What you seek is seeking you. And we don't have to force it. We don't have to grip. We don't have to push. And in yoga, the practice of Abhyasa Vairagya allows us to practice the non-attachment, the surrendering the outcome. So whatever it is you wish to see, we'll chant the sound Om and trust that it is on its way to you in its own time, in your best alignment. Let's take a deep breath to inhale. Draw the chin towards the chest, half blink the eyes open, stay intimate. Index fingers and thumbs to touch. We'll come up onto hands and knees. We'll take 3 rounds of cat-cow in your own time. Give you the number just as a guide. If you need 5, if you need 1, if you need none, follow that. Let your body really receive the downloads that come through you, the subtle forces. And trust that if you're being guided to rest, to pause, to pull back, or to move to the rhythm, if you need to burn off a little bit more heat, a little bit more fire, if you have that pitta, trust in the wisdom that is inherent and moving through you. As you inhale, face looks up, broaden across the chest and collarbone. Feel that light moving from the crown, 1,000-petal lotus. Exhale, feel that pure consciousness directing life force energy, wisdom via the sacrum. We'll take a kriya today, bali seal, cobra seal. We'll take this 4 times. I'll guide you through it. I want you to feel the saham. Really get the essence of that kriya. It's very, very powerful. Potent time to download this pure, conscious, auspicious energy. Inhale, face looks up, broaden across the chest and collarbone. On your exhalation, pull back into child's pose, hum. On your inhalation, come up onto your knees. Inhale, float the arms up. We call this bali. Exhale, sit back onto your heels, child's pose, seal. From here, we'll move into cobra pose, moving through plank, through table, come down to the earth. First, we'll start with baby cobra. Lift the heart, back if the neck is long. Can always peek up at the screen. Exhale, pull back into child's pose. Make it yours, however you get there. Inhale, come up to bali, kneeling stance, arms reach up. Feel sa, move from crown to base. Exhale, seal pose, child's pose, distribution of that intelligence. Inhale, come through baby cobra, moving through table. This time, lift hands, back of the neck is long. If it's too much, keep it low. Exhale, push back into child's pose. We'll take this 2 more times, moving to your breath. I'm just a guide here, so you don't have to match my tempo, my rhythm. If I cue it, you don't have to follow that rhythm. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra, or hands with cobra, your choice. Exhale, back into child's pose. There's no rush. Kriya techniques or purification techniques, almost as if you're flossing your gateway, your energetic gateway. The same way we floss our teeth, a kriya is used to floss our subtle body, literally the subtle body. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. What feels right for you today? And then trust in what is right for you. That intuitive voice, that roommate that is always there with you, is there for a reason. Without rushing, the next time you come to child's pose, move through table pose, come to hands and knees, walk your hands a little bit in front of your shoulders, and seamlessly lift your knees, lift your hips, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Pedal your heels, shake your head side to side, maybe even twirl the lips. Might nod the head yes, might nod the head side to side. Let's take that right leg straight up and back. Inhale, all 5 toes like you're pushing into a wall. Stretch the breath. Exhale that right leg in between the hands. Use your blocks if you need. Grow your spine long on the inhalation. Exhale, step your left leg next to your right. Fold forward. Uttanasana. Hold on to the elbows here. Maybe you'll ragdoll your body side to side. Switch the crossing of the elbows. Let your body be heavy. Let your head nod. Let your head be the last part to roll up and circle the arms around and up. Stay intimate. Urdhva Hastasana, palms press. Sa moves from crown to base. Exhale, draw the hands down the midline of the body, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Hum. Feel the distribution of that power. Joints become spacious. Inhale, lengthen your heart, moves forward, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, and step your right leg way back. Pause for a moment. Step your left back step back to downward facing dog. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you lift your heels, you wave through your spine. Stack shoulders, stack wrists. Your choice of the vinyasa, either moving through chaturanga, up dog, or you can stay with one of the 3 cobras. Let your inhalation inspire you. Let your exhalation release anything that's surfacing. We don't need to know all the pieces, right? Sometimes we think that we need to know. We don't always need to know. Let it go on the breath. Let it be. Let it be what it needs to be. We all meet in downward facing. Inhale your left leg, no rush. Get there when you get there or don't. Exhale that left leg straight in front of you. Hands to blocks, grow the spine long. Step your right leg next to your left, fold it forward, standing forward, Uttanasana. One more time, hold on to the elbows, really ragdoll your body, let your jaw go. Let your head be heavy. Switch the crossing of the arms. Bend your knees generously so the low back, the sacrum, can release. Uncross the arms, plug your feet into the earth, and on your next inhalation, circle the arms around and up. No rush. Inhale, feel yourself gather that intelligence. It's yours. Exhale, let it merge as you fold forward, hinging at the hips. Hum, distribution of that intelligence. Feel it go into every cell of your body. Let your inhalation lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale your left leg way back. Maintain the integrity of the shape. And then step the right leg back to downward facing dog. Option to pause here. Option to lift your heels, wave through your spine, stack shoulders over wrists. Moving through your choice of the vinyasa. Can also skip it. Every single one of us requires a different recipe for balance and alignment. Every single day, it changes. We are not cookie cutter. So listen to the inside. We'll take this one more time on each side. I'll cue it. Please do not feel like you have to match the tempo. Listening to your body. Inhale that right leg straight up and back. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, hands to blocks. Grow the spine long on the inhalation. Exhale, left leg next to right, standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Release. Inhale, circle the arms around and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Palms press. Exhale, straight back down, distribution, hum. Standing forward fold. Inhale to lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale the right leg way back. Step your left leg back to downward facing dog. Pause here or lift the heels, wave through, come to plank. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or your choice of one of the three cobras. Let the breath breathe you. Let yourself receive the breath. Let yourself be inspired. And on your next inhalation, left leg moves straight up. Your next exhalation, left foot steps forward. Help it up if you need. Hands to block, spine grows long. Exhale that right leg next to left, standing forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms around and up, no rush at all. Exhale, straight back down, hum, distribution. Feel that power inherent in every single cell of your body. Inhale, lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale the left leg way back. Right knee over right ankle. Exhale, right leg next to left, downward facing dog. Option to pause here. Option to take a vinyasa of your choice. Moving through plank, one breath at a time, one movement at a time. Where can you let yourself receive? Where can it feel like you're in flow, being versus doing? The next time you come to downward facing dog, no rush at all. Pause here for a moment. Lift your right leg straight up and back. Roll your right hip on top of your left. Press firmly, fiercely into the outer part of the right toes. Right hand anchors into the earth. Bend that right heel over to the left side. Open up the hip. Step your right foot in between your hands. Pause here for a moment. We're going to spin your left heel down. Right hand to the top of the right thigh bone. Left arm long by your ear. Extended side angle. Relax the jaw. We'll sweep the left arm around. Take it down in front of you. Keep pressing down on this right arm to establish length. Left arm reaches up, around, and back. If you'd like, you can keep a soft dristi with your eyes. That means your gaze at the middle fingertips. If it's too distracting or too challenging for balance, it's a definite balance changer for you. You can always keep your gaze on one point. Take this one more time. Inhale if you're moving the arm. This time, exhale. Let's take that right arm up into peaceful warrior. You can do this with a straight or bent leg. As you come back into extended side angle, right hand to the top of that right thigh. Inhale, left arm up. So creating this beautiful arc, this beautiful circle, right arm up, peaceful warrior. Continue the arc. Let's take that 2 more times. Nothing in the world, in the galaxy, in the cosmos is linear. When we start to move in these beautifully cyclical ways, we connect our physical body back to the inherent cycle of nature. It's a circle. The next time you come to Peaceful Warrior, I want you to pause here for a moment. Stack your shoulders over your hips. You're going to heel toe your left foot in. Reach your right fingertips as far forward as you can. Right hand to your shin bone, your thigh, or wherever you can reach, or on a block to the outside of that right foot. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now bring that left hand to your shoulder. I want you to spiral the underneath of that right side armpit, almost as if you're peeling your heart. You can peek up at me. Find this motion first, and then lean back. Might feel very strange at first. Not about how far we're reaching down to the ground, right? It's about really opening up the side body. Now look where your elbow is. Get it in line with your shoulder. Maybe you'll unfold. You don't have to, but maybe you'll unfold that top arm. Maybe you'll bring it long by the ear and feel that long line from the outer hip, the IT band, which we opened up on the ground. Feel it run all the way through the fingernails. Left bicep long by the ear. Jaw at ease. Notice if you're dumping into your bottom hand, please. Could you take this bottom hand off? Could you float it? Are you in force? Good. Bend your right knee, peaceful warrior. Let that breath inspire you. Gorgeous. Exhale, reverse cartwheel, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or your choice to step back. Step boldly into your power. What is it that you need in this moment? Take a smooth breath to inhale. Open up your mouth and sigh that breath out. Inhale the left leg straight up and back, no rush at all. Roll your left hip on top of your right. Anchor into your left hand and bend your left heel all the way over to the right side. Step your left foot in between your hands. No rush at all. Help it up. And then spin your back heel down. Left hand to the top of your thigh. Right arm long by the ear. Nice big breath here. And then pause. We'll circle the arm. Top arm goes down and around and up, opening up the side body. Make the necessary adjustments that you need to for your body as you spiral the underneath of that left side rib cage. Where can you create spaciousness and not dump into the left shoulder? Inhale, circling the arm down, around, and up. Let's circle the arm the other way. Let's take that right arm down, around, and let's take the left arm into peaceful warrior. You can do this with a straight or bent leg. We'll take this motion a few times. Rebend your left knee. Inhale, inspire the breath. Circle that right arm up and around. Let the rhythm of the breath take you into peaceful warrior, straight or bent leg. Less about the doing, more about surrendering to the breath. Take this 2 more times. Make space for what is inherent in you. When we learn to extend the breath, we add years to our lives and life to our years. Next time you come to peaceful warrior, either with a straight or bent knee, pause. Stack your shoulders over your hips, no rush. Heel toe your back foot in about 6 inches and reach that left arm as far forward as you can. Left hand to the top of your shin bone, right hand to your right shoulder. Peel that right shoulder open and pick up at your right elbow. Maybe you'll extend it. Stack your elbows, stack your wrists, fingertips reach up. Smooth breath in, float that right arm long by the ear. Just an option, never a requirement. You have autonomy and agency. And then notice if your heart is moving down towards the earth. Can you spiral your heart up to the ceiling? Take one more smooth breath in. On your exhalation, bend that left knee. Hopefully you've picked up that left hand. You're not dumping down. You're in a peaceful warrior. Inhale, stretch the breath, open the side body. Exhale, reverse cartwheel, your choice of the vinyasa. There's no rush. Where can you slow down, savor, enjoy, find the sensuality, the inherent pleasure of the breath? Sa on the inhalation, hum on the exhalation. When we are caught up with the end goal, the result, the destination, we're actually missing the entire process, which is the success in itself. As we move through the second round of postures, give yourself the pleasure of the process and witness and observe where our mind wants to take us into the accomplishment. We'll inhale the right leg straight up and back. We'll exhale and step that right foot in between the hands. Pause here. We're going to start to go into a few options. We're going to lower that left knee down. We're going to interlace our fingertips on top of the right knee. Kneeling lunge. Inhale. Feel that subtle lift of Mula Bandha. Lift it up. Navel into the spine. Take a moment here. This in and of itself is quite laborious, right? We're dealing with the front of the hips. Front of the hips, especially the front of the quads, are where fear resides. So this might be a great place for us to just practice that Mula Bandha. We might start to bring the arms straight up. We might start to take a twist. These are all options. They're not at all requirements. So take what you need today. Now we're going to pause here for a moment. Option today to bring that left elbow to the outside of your right knee. You're going to press your right hand into your left hand, but I want you to focus on your thumbs being in the middle of your heart. Notice how that makes a big difference. So that left elbow is squeezing to the outer part of the right knee, thumbs in the middle of the heart. Keep rolling that right shoulder on top of the left. It's no different than what we just did in extended side angle and triangle pose, right? Now let's add on, if you have this twist, again, building step by step. Tuck your back toes. Maybe you lift that back knee off of the earth. Find the saham here. Can you find length and extension in your spine, in your neck, in your jaw? We're going to add on a little bit more, and I want you to observe what your nature is. Remember, these are just suggestions. Maybe you lengthen the arms. Maybe you turn that right hand, taking a half or full bind. Where's the ego? Where's the soul? What do you need for you in this moment? Right? This is the yoga, not the asana, the essence of what is unlocking inside of you. If you're in the bind, release the bind. If you're in the twist, we slowly come out. If your left knee is lifted up, plug your left knee back into the earth. Unwind. We'll take lizard pose as a counter pose. Bring the hands to the inside of your inner thigh. Heel toe that right foot over to the right side. You can pause here. You can lower your forearms to the blocks. If you're feeling inspired today, you can also take this into an arm balance. I'll show you what that looks like. Again, just giving options because each day requires a different recipe. If you're interested in the arm balance, you can bring the forearms down to the earth depending on your practice. You might slide that right shoulder underneath your right knee, press down in the hands, and maybe you take flight. Maybe you extend. Wherever you are, we'll slowly come back up, one step at a time, back into kneeling lunge. And then simply step your right leg next to your left, table pose. 2 cat-cows just to release. Come back to base. Inhale, face looks up, broaden across the chest. Exhale, hum, distribution of that intelligence. No rush, nowhere to get, just observe. Right? Many times we think that our ego is us. And I'll sum it up quite succinctly. You are pure light and pure love. Anything else that derails you from light or love is just our ego. Tuck your toes on your next inhalation. On your next exhalation, find your downward facing dog, please. And on your next inspired breath, let that left leg take you straight up and back, all 5 toes pushed down. On your next exhalation, let that left leg help you forward. Help it up if you need to. Pick it up. Lower your back knee down, right knee down to the earth, and find your blocks. Organize your body. Take conscious ownership as you stack shoulders over your hips. Now pause for a moment. Feel this feeling. Let your body receive the essence of this pose. This might be where you need to be today. There's a lot that happens. Feel that subtle lift of Mula Bandha? Scoop it up and float the arms long by the ears. Second option. Maybe you'll stay here. Maybe you'll take a twist over to the left side. Third option. And if it inspires you today, maybe you'll hook that right elbow step by step. You are not your pose. Your pose does not define you. Maybe you will press that top hand, push your left hand, activate it into your right, thumbs in the middle of the heart. Spiral at the heart. Relax the jaw. Where are you tensing? Adding on, maybe you tuck your back toes, maybe you lift that right knee. Saw and hum. Eyes steady on one point. Drishti is soft. Maybe you extend the arms up, adding on, just an option. Maybe you internally rotate that top arm and you find the bind. You can do this with a strap. If your hands don't quite reach, find the saham here and then soften. Where are you struggling? Where can you find ease? We don't have to struggle. Find the breath. One more smooth breath. Relax the jaw, relax the eyes. If you're in the bind, release the bind. Press the hands. Take your time. Take conscious ownership. Lower that right knee down. Unwind slowly. Respect the body. Heel toe your left foot slowly outside of your hip. Lizard pose. Your variation, whichever variation you did on one side, you don't necessarily have to take it on the other side. Feel it out. See if it fits. We've been conditioned to think that we need to do exactly one side like the left. And if we have any anatomical differences, muscular imbalances, we absolutely need to honor what is right for each side. And pause here. If you took the arm balance on one side and you feel inspired to do so, maybe you'll slide that left shoulder underneath. Stay inspired, stay intimate in your practice. And taking your variation. Maybe you'll take flight today. Wherever you are, we'll eventually meet in table. Wipe the slate clean, 2 cat-cows. No rush. Inhale, saw. Exhale, hum. Navel into spine. Resist. On your next inhalation, lift your knees. On your next exhalation, find your downward facing dog. Look up at the space between your hands. Little bend in your knees. You can step, hop, or float forward, however you'd like. We'll slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let your head be the last part to roll up. Plug into the earth. Stand tall in your Tadasana. Spread the toes. Lift the chin. Soften the gaze. Palms face forward. We'll take a few balance techniques today in tree pose. And again, I want you to be very cognizant of when the ego wants to take over, right? We're just going to have fun with this. So make sure your blocks are nearby and in front of you. Taking a few variations on tree, just like we did in twisted lunge. We'll pause in Tadasana. Great way to balance especially for those of you that have ankle issues like myself, or knee issues like myself, or low back issues like myself. If you want to go over to a wall for balance, you can always do that. Or you can bring your hands to your hips or hands to heart center. This gesture helps to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system and balance the brain hemisphere. So, just a little tip for you, those of you that have vertigo sometimes, press the palms together wherever you are, and this helps to re-regulate that. Little side note, little silence for you. So, depending on where you are, shift your weight over to your left foot, peel your right heel off of the earth. We're going to pause. I want you to open up that right leg. Now find a place without touching your leg, above or below the knee. Notice where your foot goes, right? Above or below the knee. Now, wherever you are, I want you to pause here. Few options for you. If you're interested, you can bring this leg a little higher up. Maybe you'll take full Virasana, index fingers and thumbs to touch, Jnana Mudra, and the arms move straight up. Second option today, again, these are slow progressions. Maybe we'll take that right foot, place it into the left hip. Second option. Right arm moves out to the side. Palm faces back. Little variation, you might notice that we've done twists and binds today. Right hand maybe hooks right big toe, yogic toe lock. Third option, once you have that, maybe eyes soft on one point, blocks right in front of you, you start to fold forward, step by step. This is exactly why success is the process. Posted that today. It is not the destination, because there's always more, right? I can release the hand, hold on to my ankle. There's always more. When we fall in love with the process, we fall in love with the success that we are here in this moment. Whichever variation you are in, release the right leg, release the arms, release the palms, find your Tadasana, and simply be. Let it be. Inhale, sa. Open your mouth. Ha. Hum. We'll take this on the opposite side, either palms together or on your hips, wherever you decide. Shift your weight to your right leg. Plug in and peel your left leg off. Open up that left leg. Move slowly and let your left leg find you. So above or below that right knee. Beautiful. Now you may touch your leg, right? So always let your body guide you first. Maybe you might bring this left leg a little higher. Adding on, option today. Always like to give you those options. Maybe you'll take that left foot into the right hip. You'll take that left arm out to the side. Palm faces back. Take it as far back behind you as you can. Half bind. If you're able, depending on where you are, to hook your left hand to your left toes. You'll keep that right hand at the heart center and maybe start to practice folding forward. Bound folded tree. Plugging that right foot into the earth. Slowly start to roll up one vertebrae at a time if you're folded forward. This is challenging. All of it is challenging. Not about an end result. Release the bind, release the hands, left leg next to right. Inhale, feel sa move through you. Exhale, open the mouth. Distribute that intelligence. We'll take a full vinyasa to wipe the slate clean. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. Urdhva. Exhale, standing forward, fold, release the breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Inhale to a flat back. Your choice, either stepping, hopping, or jumping back with bent elbows. Find what works for you today in this moment. Without rushing, we'll peek up at the space between our hands. So keep your dristi in between your palms. Lift your heels, put a little bend in your knees, and we'll hop to a cross-legged seat or hop through to the earth. So, however you want to get there, you can also simply just come down to the earth. We're going to open up the side body. So, we're going to hook, this is called swan pose. We'll hook our left foot to the inside of the right calf and walk your right fingertips out to the side. Again, dealing with the side body as we started on the earth today. Lift your left arm long by the ear. Inhale, reach the arm up. Plug that left hip into the earth. Grow the spine long. Notice what might be feeling restricted or tight, compressed. And then see if you can give yourself some ease, some pleasure, right? That might mean dropping the jaw, softening and separating, dropping the tongue to the bottom half of the mouth. Try to keep that left arm long by the ear. Take one more smooth breath and feel saham here. Let your left hand float down to the earth. Take a moment. And then we'll swing the legs around to the opposite sides. Again, just using the Kriya techniques, really important to make sure all areas of the body are expanded in full consciousness. Left fingertips reach out, right fingertips, biceps long by the ears, anchor into the hip, anchor into the pelvis. And then witness. Many times, what tends to happen because our mind, our ego is designed to try and fix. You might notice, oh, my jaw, oh, my shoulder is tight. And then we're like, oh, okay, I'm going to fixate on that rather than noticing that your hip and your calf and your, right? So when we focus only on one point, we miss the bigger picture. All I want you to focus on is your breath. And where can you feel joy? Where can you feel ease? Because once you feel that, you'll notice that the ribs, the tendons, the ligaments, the places that were once contracted become expansive. Let that right hand float down. You do not have to be in control of everything. Let your head float up. Swing your legs around, dandasana, staff pose. And plug in, plug your sits bones in, fingertips out to the side, peel the toes back, lift the biceps long by the ears, fingertips pointing up. Stay here for a moment. Draw your navel in and up. And maybe you'll lift that right leg up without gripping. And maybe you'll lift that left leg up. And maybe you'll do that again without swinging back, but just letting the legs lift. Sa on the inhalation. We'll take navasana, boat pose here. So sliding the feet down. Take that same motion. This time the fingertips reach out to the side. Spine is long, holding you up like a rod. Left leg comes up. Right leg comes up. Left leg comes up. One more time. And if you feel inspired, maybe you'll take this with the arms up. Right, again, it's not a goal. Success is the process. Can I successfully, easefully breathe without forcing, without gripping? Maybe you'll take both legs up if it's too much. Guess what? We can always back off. Breathe. Feel the saham. And then slowly bring your feet down. Bring your hands by your hips. You'll lift your hips up. Reverse table pose. Stick your tongue out of your mouth here. Release. Dispel the toxins. Do that two more times. Plus, it's absolutely satisfying. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Lift the hips. Open the heart. Exhale. Lower your hips down. Hands down. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let your head Be the last part of your body. If you feel like you have moved through a lot and need regrounding in Shavasana today, I'm going to encourage you to either place a block or two blocks over your belly if you feel like, whoa, a lot has shifted through. If you feel like I'm needing some support in the back of my body, I'm going to recommend either placing the blocks underneath your thighs to elevate or underneath your calves. As you let your body now settle in to receive, to unite the duality, receiving that duality, can you let your physical body, almost like an Oreo, you are the filling. Let the pure conscious energy of Source, Sa, what is above is below. And let the pure, nourishing energy of the earth, just like an Oreo cookie, let them, those forces, let them hold you in your Shavasana. Visualize light moving from the top of your crown down the right side of your body. Light moving from the top of the crown down the left side of the body. Light entering the soles of the feet. Light in the back of the body. Light in the front of the body. Light surrounding. Just be in this light, letting it be. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmamritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Om. Just letting yourself receive the light, the love, and the wisdom that is inherent for you. Press your tongue behind the upper teeth and lightly rub your thumbs over each fingertip. In your own way, stretch the arms up overhead and reach one side of your body longer than the other. And roll over to the right side. Tuck your knees in. And slowly let your head arrive last as you come up to any comfortable seat. You press your palms to the heart and feel this symbol of duality in union, in oneness, in one mudra, one gesture, a gesture of love, of union, bowing down to the heart space that is the bridge between the seen and unseen, knowing and unknown. Just thank yourself for making your way to practice today, letting your love shine forward. Hariom Om Tat Sat. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Ground the energy by taking the right hand, make a fist, cover it with the left, press it below the navel, and lean forward as you feel that subtle lift of your pelvic floor. And then come straight back up.